right, moving right along. A glorious movie. Gosh, Allied is one of the most beautiful war movies I've seen in a long time, mostly because of the love story that's within that.
Yeah. Incredible. This movie's so incredible. You kind of knew going into it, though, it's a Robert Zemeckis film.
Sure.
So you knew he's known as being the most visually, visual
Back to
special
the
effects.
Future guy.
Yeah, extraordinaire. So you knew that you were going to be wowed. And then you add in Brad Pitt and Marion.
Well, Brad Pitt is the king of like being beautiful, World War II movies,
right? He's
and kind of getting a little cozy with his co-stars for some rumors there.
If you made a movie with him, would you hook up with him more than likely?
Yes.
I don't know if
I wasn't talking to you.
I thought it was for me.
I think everybody would know that I'm a liar if I were to say no.
Right. I think it just happens. It's as old as Hollywood. It happens. It happened on Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Then rumor has it may have been happening again. I talked to Marion Cotillard, and watch this as it gets awkward. I think she thinks I'm trying to out her and the thing and the deal,
really?
when really I'm just trying to keep her from plot spoiling. And awkward pause in this interview. Take a look.
Yeah. This is at the same time it's always hard. I'm like, no, don't say that. You say too much.
You can't say too much.
No, but yeah, the complexity of the relationship they have already, the genuine love that they share, the dramatic situation that they face, and having a baby in that, that add to making the choices difficult and making the right decisions.
I see what you're saying. Say too. You don't want to plot spoil.
No.
And you didn't.
I don't.
Congratulations on this movie.
Thank you very much.
All right, so you saw that pause in there. Was that because she thought she was going to plot spoil, or do you think that was because she really thought I was trying to get her into talking about Brad Pitt?
I think it was a plot. I think it was a plot spoil. I do.
Okay.
And by the way, she is a wonderful actress.
Yeah,
I mean,
so we wouldn't know anyways.
super talented. She was great in Inception, and
She
she's
won the Oscar for La Vie en Rose. That's what it was called.
Yeah, she is brilliant.
She's
She's
exceptional.
lovely.
Yeah.
And is Robert Zemeckis. Anybody that is in a Robert Zemeckis film is elevated to the best of their game.
yes.
I sat down with him to talk about Allied, but I talked about Castaway instead. Take a look. Question about a couple of your other movies very carefully. So I watch Castaway probably 5 times a year.
Oh, great! Thank you.
I'm always wondering at the end of the movie where he's at the fork in the road. Where do you think he goes? Where would the sequel begin?
Yeah, I don't know, but I think that that's the only appropriate ending for that movie, and I think what you get to do is you get to fill in the blank.
And for this, how about a sequel for this, the father-daughter love story?
Well, you're the first
Him
person.
raising her up?
Yeah, that could be very, very interesting. That could be very interesting. That's a good idea.
Way to hijack the interview.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, you could have talked about
Allied.
it. Look, you sit down with Robert Zemeckis and you ask him about your favorite Robert
You
Zemeckis
gotta focus,
movie.
Mark. You gotta focus.
When I talked to Ewan McGregor, at least I waited till the interview was over to fanboy out on Star Wars. I was like, by the way, I love Star Wars. Okay, bye, see you later. As I walked out the door.
Security?
Yeah.
Favorite Robert Zemeckis movie?
What's that?
Favorite Robert Zemeckis movie?
Forrest Gump, right? That was a Zemeckis film.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Wonderful.
The Walk with Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah, no doubt.
I like Back to the Future. If you
Oh,
ask me.
yeah, of course.
So then you can't go wrong with that.
Do you know why this movie works? Same reason Indiana Jones works. It has Nazis in it, and so it's great. Oh, wait.
What the?
No, let me back up.
Son of a-
Like I'm not excited about the Nazi part of it, but when you put the
You
Russians
don't get a more evil villain than that.
That's
Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
much scarier than Darth Vader. I got you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Thank God.
I'm not saying yay.
Just making sure that's what you meant.
My
Otherwise,
goodness.
Security.
Yeah.
All right. Good point to tease out. Coming up in a